Hello, Gemini. Welcome to this space. Welcome to my channel. Well, for those of you who are new here and don't know who I am, hello, my name is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, and my channel is Wow Oracle. I want to say thank you for being with me in this space. Well, Gemini, I am here to connect with you to do your energy reading for the week of August 9th through August 15th. Now, before I get into your message, Gemini, please remember these are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. Also, Gemini, if you're here and you're not finding your message and you are watching your sun sign, go ahead and check out your moon and your rising and or your Venus signs. You may find your message there. And at that point, Gemini, you still don't find your message, we do have two more options. You can either come back next week when I have a whole new set of messages for you, or you can feel free to check out one of the other beautiful readers out there on YouTube. I do support them all. All right, Gemini. Well, given that said, let's go ahead and get right into it. So first and foremost, we will be using the Sacred Destiny Oracle cards to kind of tap into your overall energy of the week, to kind of see what's going on and see what the overall theme of your week of August 9th through August 15th is going to be. So give me one moment, Gemini, while I go ahead and tap into that energy. All right, Spirit, so what messages do you have for Gemini? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of August 9th through August 15th. What is the overall energy and overall theme of the week for Gemini? What is the overall energy and theme for the week of August 9th through August 15th for Gemini? All right, Gemini. So your first card to actually come out for the week is Focus. There is a need for you to focus on what it is you're working on. You have been going through a time where there has been a struggle, but those obstacles are being lifted. Then you need to really give into yourself, of yourself, into some sort of higher learning, some sort of higher education, really focusing in on what it is you're creating so that you can bring that abundance into your life. Because I feel like there are small miracles around you. Things are finally happening for you. Things are finally going your way, and there's a need for you to really focus in on what it is you truly want. Because as you do, that's when your abundance is going to be brought to you. So like I said, I feel for some of you, there's been sort of an obstacle or a block as to what it is you've been working on or trying to get into, but those situations are being lifted, and now you need to really focus all your intentions on what it is you're trying to create. Because whatever that is, I feel like there's a lot of miracles there, and there's going to be a lot of abundance. But there's a need for you to rise up to the occasion. You need to give more of yourself than you've given in your past to whatever it is the situation is. And I feel like, with what I'm seeing here, that this situation is something you've been working on for quite some time. It's something that you've been really focused on, but it was kind of slow moving. And you need to really focus even more of your energy towards this direction, because finally things are happening. Like I said, obstacles are being lifted, and things are growing. Things are growing, and I see that you see these miracles around you, and you want to take a hold of them, but Spirit's saying you really got to focus. You really got to give everything you've got towards this right now. Yeah, there's a need for you to really give of yourself and to really invest all of your time into this direction. Because it's going to be there's going to be a big, huge fulfillment here. There's going to be a huge fulfillment here for you, Gemini. You definitely Spirit is on your side when it comes to the situation, especially with this double rainbow. Because, for me, what I see with the double rainbow is these are the opportunities that we make for ourselves, and these are the opportunities that Spirit helps us with. So I feel like definitely with this double rainbow, Spirit's got your back in this situation, but you really just need to kind of dive really deep into the education, into the learning, into the studying, into the focus, into the creating, into the developing of whatever this situation is, so that abundance that's meant for you can come to fruition. Because it's interesting here. If you look at the top of this hill here, I see a lot of gold here. And then as I'm looking at this abundance card, there's a lot of gold here too. Now, I think this might represent the sun, but for me, I'm seeing I don't want to, dare I say, dollar signs. I'm seeing some sort of financial abundance coming in for you here. As you really focus in on what you're doing, that there's kind of a windfall. There's a windfall that coming towards you, but because it's still kind of slow moving, things aren't quite happening yet. But as you focus more and more of your time, that's when things get to moving towards that abundance, okay? But now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop these two supporting cards. And we're going to keep the focus card because that is the overall strongest card that came out for you this week. That is the highlight and the focus of your reading. No pun intended. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and move forward, Gemini, okay? Now, in the past, if you've been here before, Gemini, normally I would get straight into the tarot, and I would start with the energies to help keep you grounded and the energies to help you be more open. But instead, I'm switching things up, and I'm going to be using the chakra cards from the Psychic Tarot to kind of see what two chakras are being highlighted for you at this time, what's going to help to empower you, and what's going to help you to focus, and what's kind of being brought to your attention through your chakra body so you can use the energies of those chakras to propel you towards that abundance, okay? So give me one moment while I go ahead and tap into that energy. All right, Spirit, so what two chakras are being highlighted for my Geminis? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of August 9th through August 15th. All right, there's your two chakras, Gemini. So your first chakra to be highlighted this week is your heart chakra. There's a lot of love here. There's a strong emotional connection either between you and another person or you and what you're working on. You've really been giving of yourself to this. And because of this, you've opened yourself up to the love and to the abundance that's coming from whatever the situation is. And it's coming in strong this week. It's coming in strong into your relationships, into your connections, into your networking, and people are accepting you and seeing you for who you are because you've opened yourself up into love. You have talked to your fear with love. You have talked to your anxiety with love, and you're switching the energy. You're switching the energy and you're focusing on what's more abundant. And you know what's interesting? As I look more and more at this card, there's this beautiful green hue around the gold. So I feel like, Gemini, for some of you, you have a heart of gold. And because of this, you're able to really step into anything that you truly want to do. All you have to do is focus on it and it comes your way. So for some of you, definitely your manifestations are coming to fruition this week, and the energy is just really coming in strong, that as you open your heart, you really open yourself up to what the universe is trying to bless you with, okay? Now, your second chakra is your third eye chakra. So you are seeing beyond the veil. You're allowing your intuition to lead. You are no longer not trusting your intuition. Even though your intuition may, for some of you, I feel like it may seem a little crazy sometimes. You're probably like, well, my intuition is showing me something that's kind of crazy, but your intuition always leads you in the right direction. It always leads you towards the guidance that you need at that time. And I feel like you're definitely trusting into that. You're tapping into your eternal guidance, and you're starting to make the decisions that you need to make towards your fulfillment. And you're using your intuition to do that. You're seeing beyond the veil, and you're connecting in with the powers that be. And it's helping you to bring harmony into your life. It's helping you to problem solve and to adjust and to communicate. Because we have the 6 here, and that 6 is all about what I just said: communication, problem solving, harmony, adjustment, cooperation. Now, there could also be a sense of cooperation between you in a relationship or you in a connection, and that's really helping you to focus in on what you need to do. But with that 4 here, we have strong foundations. We have manifestations. We have stability. So like I said, definitely your manifestation abilities are coming in strong for you this week because you're using your heart to do it. You're using your heart space to gather the things that you need in your life. Rather than allowing your ego to run the show, you're letting your heart be your guide, and you're trusting in what your heart wants. And that's a very high spiritual place to come from, Gemini, because when we decide to listen to what our heart truly wants, that's when we move into a higher transcendent of enlightenment, and that's when we move into a higher sector of spirituality, and we really start to bring in what's really necessary for us rather than what we really want, but it's more or less what we need. Do you see what I'm saying? So beautiful. So those are your 2 chakras that are being highlighted for you this week, and those are beautiful chakras to be highlighted, Gemini. I'm really, it's really quite profound that you guys are really using your heart. You're really using your heart to trust your intuition, and that's beautiful. But now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to move forward into the tarot portion of your reading. Now for the tarot, I will be using the Psychic Tarot by Holland. It's a little unconventional, it's a little untraditional, but I will kind of clarify as we go along. Now with the tarot, we will look at the positive energies coming in for you for the week. We'll also look at the negative energies or challenges that are coming your way. We'll look at how to best invite in those positive energies, as well as how the negative energies could affect you and things of that like. But let's go ahead and get right into it. So first and foremost, Gemini, we're going to look at the positive energies coming in for you for the week, as well as what negative energies or challenges that are coming your way. Because, you know, Gemini, we live in a world of polarity. So we have to really look at both sides of the spectrum to really know how to best make our way through our weeks, given all the energies, decision, peoples, opportunities, and things like that that are coming our way. Do you see what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get out your cards. So Spirit, what are the positive energies coming in for Gemini? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. That is way too many cards. Let's go ahead and get some less cards in that. Spirit, please focus in more on a solid answer for Gemini. So what are the positive energies coming in for Gemini for the week of August 9th through August 15th? What are the positive? There we go, Gemini. So we do have, look at that, the 2 of intuition. This is the High Priestess. This is really seeing beyond the veil. This is revealing what was hidden and seeing the truth. This is really connecting in with your higher power, having a boost in your intuition, and really trusting in what your intuition is telling you. Now, I feel like for some time, you know, things were kind of out of balance and you weren't really sure what we were hearing, if it was intuition or it was ego. And this is Spirit's confirmation that it has been intuition all along, and you're meant to really trust in that at this time, because it's revealing to you the path necessary to move towards your abundance. It's showing you what it is you need to focus on, the area of life you need to be focused on. So truly trust and listen in, because your intuition is just, it is excelling in leaps and bounds this time to move you in the right direction. Okay, Gemini? So now what we're going to go and do it is we're going to see what negative energies or challenges may be coming your way. Right there. All right, Gemini, hold on. Give me 1 second. All right, Gemini. So, you know, normally with these cards, I don't normally read reversals, but Spirit's telling me this needs to be read in reversal. So what we have here is we have the 7 of Stand Your Ground. Now, this in the traditional tarot would be like the 7 of Wands. So I feel like for some of you, you're a little overwhelmed this week. You're a little overwhelmed about all the energies that are coming your way, all the things that you're doing, all the things you're working on. It could be that, you know, you have a lot on your plate. I feel like you have a lot on your plate this week, Gemini. There's a lot of different things you're trying to do, a lot of different things you're trying to take care of. And because of that, you're like, not in a sense wanting to give up, but you just don't know how to move forward. And you feel like, how can I do this? How can I surmount this? How can I overcome this? How can I persevere through this? And because you're continually questioning yourself, it's actually stopping your movement. It's stopping your movement forward. Excuse me. It's stopping you from really stepping up and being the leader that you need to be. So this week there's a sense of not being overly protective about what you're doing, but just doing what you need to do. Just moving forward. But like I said, for some of you, I feel like you're feeling a little overwhelmed and you're feeling kind of like a little frustrated, a little agitated. And you're like, well, how can I accomplish all of this? How can I get through all of this? So those are like the kind of challenges that I see that you may be going through this week, okay, Gemini? But now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward, and we're going to look at how to best invite in the positive energies of this trusting your intuition, and how the negative energies of feeling a little overwhelmed could affect you. All right, Spirit. So how can my Geminis best invite in the positive energies? All right, so we do have the 5 of financial and material changes. This is about truly trusting in what's happening around you. Even if you feel like you're a little bit on the outside looking in, that's because Spirit's pulling you out so you can see things from a different perspective. So you can see things in a zoomed out kind of sense, so you can gather the bigger picture. It's almost like for too long you were so tunnel visioned, focusing on one thing, that Spirit kind of pulls you out of a situation so that you can see the whole bigger picture and gather more information that you need to move forward. So I feel like you're recovering this week from any kind of loss, and you're moving towards your abundance. But like I said, yeah, I just keep getting that, like, I'm seeing like a camera, like it was really focusing on one thing, and then it kind of got zoomed out, and then you're like gathering more information in the whole picture, and now you're taking a better snapshot. You're taking a better snapshot of what you need to really then, once again, focus back in on what you're working on. And that's your intuition. Your intuition is doing that for you. Your intuition is saying, okay, no. You need to kind of step back a little bit, take a look at this again, reevaluate the situation, and then refocus, feeling better about what it is you're focused on, because now you know about all the other things that are going on around you. So you're really seeing beyond the veil this week, Gemini. You are really gaining some insight that is opening you up more than others around you. It's opening you way more up than others around you, okay? But now we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at how you can how you're going to be affected kind of by this overwhelming energy. So Spirit, how might my Geminis be affected by this overwhelming energy? How might these negative energies and challenges affect my Geminis? How might these negative energies affect my Geminis? All right, so we do have the 3 of rejoice and celebration. All right, so Gemini, what I feel here is that there are some opportunities this week for you to have some fun. There are some opportunities for you to do something that you really enjoy. But because you're feeling overwhelmed by everything around you, it's keeping you from really enjoying those situations. It's keeping you from accepting those invitations. It's keeping you from doing something that can kind of recharge you and refill you and bring you back into a sense of happiness. And I feel like because of that, it's also still making you feel even more overwhelmed. Because it's almost like right now you're needed, like this card says, to kind of zoom back out for a minute. Zoom back out, do something that recharges you, do something that helps you to gather more information, and then refocusing back in without feeling overwhelmed and without feeling like you need to give up, not feeling so challenged, but being able to persevere, okay? So definitely this week you need to watch out for these energies, because some sort of invitation or offer or some sort of celebration is coming your way, but because you're so overwhelmed, you might skip out on something that could be very beneficial for you at this time. So definitely watch out for those energies, okay, Gemini? But now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward, and we're going to look at the benefit of the positive energies coming in for you, of this zooming out and really trusting your intuition, and how to best overcome, the negative challenges of being overwhelmed and skipping out on opportunities to really recharge. All right, Spirit. So what are the benefits of the positive energies coming in for Gemini? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of August 9th through August 15th. All right, Gemini. So as far as the benefits of the positive energies, we do have the 14 of patience. Now, in the traditional tarot, this is like the Temperance card. This is about bringing balance into your life. This is about doing things in moderation, not giving too much of one area or into one area, but really enjoying all the fruits of everything around you and finding your purpose and finding your meaning whilst doing it. This is about you having patience with yourself, that things are going to grow exactly how they need to grow, that you don't need to push so hard. Just allow things to flow, because there are new beginnings here. There's a lot of foundation, a lot of structure here for you. But if you push too hard, Gemini, you're going to overwhelm yourself. You're going to overwhelm yourself, and it's going to seem like things aren't moving forward, when really they really actually truly are. You just have to kind of give into the process, give into the flow of the situation. So, do some things that, you enjoy this week. Do something that recharges you. Spend some time with friends, spend some time with family, go somewhere, just do something. Because I feel like because you're so hyper-focused right now, you're so hyper-focused, you're becoming overwhelmed by the whole scheme of things. You're just like, oh my gosh, how can I do all this? How can I accomplish all this? But sometimes we need to just step out of our own world for a minute, zoom out, like I said, this card said, and trust in the process that's happening for you, and take some time out. Take some time out to recharge yourself and regather your energy and have that patience necessary, because everything's going to work out for you, I feel. Everything's going to be happening for you. You're finding your purpose. You're stepping into your purpose. You're seeing the meaning, everything, but you need to be patient with yourself while you're going through this process, okay? But now we're going to go ahead and we're going to get you your how to, we're going to get the card on how to best overcome, these negative challenges. So Spirit, how can my Geminis best overcome the negative challenges? My Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, Gemini. So we do have your card out. So what do we got? We have material and spiritual prosperity. Now, this in the traditional tarot is the Six of Pentacles. So this is all about balance. It's about equal give and take. It's about being prosperous in every area of your life, not being so hyper-focused on one area, but really still enjoying everything around you and having a long-term vision and having success by really giving into every area of your life. It's just about that. It's that equal give and take card to me. That's what this card is to me as a reader. It's like, while you focus on your abundance, you can also focus on your happiness. You can also focus on celebration. You can also focus on love. You just have to kind of zoom out a little bit to see how you can give of yourself into each area without becoming overwhelmed. So I'm not saying to spread yourself too thin. I'm just saying do something that is going to recharge you and bring that balance back in. There's a need for equal give and take in every area of your life at this time, and that's how you're going to step up over the overwhelming area and really be able to rejoice in some sort of celebration that's happening for you this week. Okay, Gemini? Well, now what we're going to go and do is we're going to move forward, and we're going to pull you one more tarot card, and this tarot card is going to be the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative. All right, Spirit. So what is the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative, for my Geminis? My Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of August 9th through August 15th. What is the overall impact? Look at that. The one of passion ignited. And this in the traditional tarot would be your Ace of Wands. This is inspiration. This is power. This is creation and potential. So I feel like you are really doing what you need to do this week to create that movement forward in your life. You're feeling inspired. You're feeling powerful because you've decided that you don't need to hyper focus on one thing, even though, focus is necessary. But you still have to enjoy the journey. Do you see what I'm saying? Enjoy the journey while focusing on your future. It's about the here and now. It's about seeing the cycles that are here right now and what's really lighting you up and giving you that recharge power that you need to go towards your creation, to move towards your power. So enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey, Gemini. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to move forward. And we're going to pull you 3 drops of wisdom from the divine directions from Spirit straight to you. So give me one moment while I tap into that energy. All right, Spirit. So what messages of wisdom, advice, and guidance do you have for Gemini for the week of August 9th through August 15th? What advice and guidance do you have for Gemini? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Woo! For the week of July. All right, there we go. July. I don't know why I said July. Excuse me for that. I did that in one other reading. It could be beneficial for you to check out the reading that was around this time in July, because I think I felt that same thing. It was either for Libra or for Sagittarius. I can't quite remember, or for one of them, my spirit made me speak July out. So the July reading around this time could also be beneficial for you. Okay, Gemini? But let's see what we got. So the first card to come out is friends. Spend more time with friends. Share your thoughts with someone who understands you. This is about you zooming out and doing something that you enjoy so that you can recharge yourself. So that you can recharge yourself and not become overwhelmed with everything that's happening in your life right now, but enjoying some sort of celebration, some sort of get-together, some sort of something that brings you back to feeling good, so then you can go back to focusing on what you need without becoming overwhelmed. Now, the second card is move. get up and get active, try to gentle exercise such as yoga, tai chi, or Pilates. What I feel with this move card, there's a need for you to do something. There's a need for you to do something, to go somewhere, to kind of escape from your everyday mundane. It's time for you to do something, some sort of action that brings you back towards wholeness and towards back serenity. Because I feel like because some of you are becoming overwhelmed this week, you're really kind of feeling discharged, really out of energy, really low, and you need to get up and go somewhere or do something that brings your vibration back up and helps you to come back to whatever it is you're working on with a sense of wholeness once again. Now, your third card is to wait. It says take time to think on the matter at hand. Don't be tempted to rush. So whatever it is you're working on, things are flowing how they need to. Don't push too hard. Focus in on what you need to focus, but don't become so tunnel visioned that you don't see all the beauty that's around you this week. Okay, Gemini? All right, Gemini. Well, those are your messages for this week. I hope they resonated with you. If so, please comment below. Also, Gemini, if you're new to my channel and you do like my content, go ahead and click, subscribe, hit that bell, and select all if you want to be notified to my future content. And also share this video with anybody you feel that's on this path right now, anybody you feel that can benefit from this reading. Also, feel free to check me out on Instagram at Wow Oracle. I do put up random single card readings and oracle readings and spiritual inspiration quotes and things of that like. Also, if you need to email me with any questions or you just want to talk about something, my email is woworacle1111@gmail.com. Well, this is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, signing off from my channel Wow Oracle, saying thank you so much, Gemini, for being with me in this space. Thank you for being open to connecting with me, and thank you for being open to the messages from Spirit. I hope you were able to take something from this to propel your week towards health, wealth, prosperity, love, and light. All right, Gemini, I'll see you guys next week. Much love from me to you. Namaste.